right, so Taurus, I just did Aries, and I felt like this card when I pulled it out was for you too. So I left it here. It says, "Thinking of you, I thought of you every day, many times daily. Lovely thoughts, longing for what we had. So many moments and things I've wanted to share." And I feel like this was your past person. Okay, and I get the feeling as I look for some of you, this is like you're thinking of them and they're thinking of you, but you had a period where you had to think about yourself. Okay. And then I feel like there's going to be coming together like towards the holiday season. I'm getting like um, little conversations in November and December. Okay. Bigger conversations. Okay. So there's that. Okay. This is all signs singles. So let's go into that and see what happens. Okay. I feel like if you're a couple and you're here, I feel like um, you're together, but you know, life happens because the life card came out in Aries. It's like life happens, and it's like you're in two, it feels like two different worlds. Okay, trying to get back to the intimacy. That's what it is. Okay, for if you're a couple and you're here. Okay, a person who's with someone. Okay, now let's see what comes up here. All right. Botanical Sea Temple, blooming opportunities. Woo! Okay. So that's what I felt. Okay, it was like two people working on their dreams and desires, trying to manifest. Okay. And the key is to bring back the compassion and kindness. Okay. Manta Ray Mother, compassionate kindness. Okay. And sometimes when you're having to bring in work stuff for your career, it's like you gotta toughen up, right? It's like, what is that saying? Toughen up, buttercup, or something like that. Okay. But it's like you're finding that perfect place. Okay. Honoring individuality. Okay. Priestess of transition. So that could have caused you to investigate and explore your emotions. Okay. And your capacity to love. Okay, now what's interesting is Aries got the death card too, and here it says Sacred Burial Temple, embrace transition. Okay, so I feel like you had no choice. You were following exactly what your heart wanted. Okay, you did have a choice. Sea Goddess of Abundance, celebrating abundance, and that's what I was picking up for you in November, end of November and December. Okay. Yeah, an opening, heart chakra gateway, love, capacity, and expansion too. Okay, so whether you're with someone or not, you've been thinking about it. And for some of you, that separation or time apart was because you had to disconnect, because it got to the point where it was like so extreme in one direction, and your natural state is to follow your intuition, and it feels like you felt like you lost yourself or someone. Okay, and but there's a completion to that. Okay. Yeah, and see, and when that changes, it's like for some of you, your physical body even changed. Okay, when you started getting back into that positive energy. Okay, now for some of you, it's like you were reaching for stability and more health, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, and for some of you, you lost touch with that. Okay, now for some of you, this is a Capricorn person. Okay, past Capricorn person. All right, what are they doing? Let me see. The answer I still can't give you. Still care about you. Don't want to be hurt by you like that anymore. Okay, so there may have been some exchanges that weren't that great. I feel like they don't know what they want. That's the feeling that I get. They're not sure. Okay, so whoever that Capricorn is, they're not sure. And they're trying to explore that. Now, that could be you for someone. Okay. But that's what I'm getting with that Capricorn. Let's see what's next on these cards. Oh, King of Pentacles. Okay, so there could have been arguments about money, and I'm getting like caretaker person, someone who takes care of things, and disagreements about money and stuff like that. Now, for some of you, this is work money they had to balance out. It's like they had to go on their own to get quiet to figure out how to balance out their career money situation. Okay. It's like they had to go solo to bring in that wealth. Let's see. Let me get another deck. Now, there could have been some issues here with the King of Swords reverse, right? Control issues, and there could have been things at work. It doesn't have to be in your connection, but there could have been some not so nice words exchanged there. Okay. Now, for someone, okay, so this is interesting. Okay, now for someone, we're getting on these little sides, but okay, that's, I just have to read what the cards give me. Okay, what they give me. Okay. Okay, for someone, it's like this person was showing okay, this is what one thing I'm getting for Taurus. It's like you wanted stability and balance and money. And for someone, your partner was unpredictable and didn't know how to manage money well. Okay. And then this so they had to figure it out. They didn't know how to figure it out. That was the thing. And then they have problems at work too. That's what I'm getting. Okay, and they could have been dealing with some dishonest people and all kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, and so I feel like what this is saying is then bring in that kindness and compassion. But I feel like they were dealing with a lot of dishonest people. They could have been dealing with, even King of Swords is like dictator energy. So that could have to do with dealing with that if they're in, I didn't get any cards for politics, but so if we're talking about, it could be someone who's a leader that is, they could have been dealing with someone who seems ruthless. Okay. Let's get another card. Could have been dealing with an air sign that's not so great. And there's no love there. And that practice, it's like they brought it home to the family circle. And then that weight, that heaviness, that density. Right. So it's like you would message them and they didn't message you right back, so then that would upset you for someone. Yeah, and then you didn't okay, so then this is like withholding. That's what I'm getting with that Ace of Swords reverse. It's like withholding energy. It's like, well, I'm not going to do this because they didn't message me back, kind of energy. That's what I'm getting. Okay. All right, let's get another one. Yeah, and it's like, you could care less. You could care less. It's like they're gonna be that way. Oh, okay. And that could have caused arguments. Okay, now this could just mean that there wasn't clarity and confusion because the messages weren't clear that were coming to you, even on the phone. Okay, so it's like if we're going a little bit on the Aries energy that came in, it's like, does he want me or not? Does she want me or not? And I'm not even going to look because I don't even, I don't even know how to handle this. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Now the Aries energy was watch out for the sabotage energy, sabotaging and losing hope and faith in love. So let's flip this, having everything you work for is coming to you. Okay, so we're flipping that. For some of you, that Three of Wands reverse was actually the swords, the Three of Swords. So it's like a lingering energy of past, residual energy. Let's get a card on that. The residual energy. Aww. There's still like this missing energy. Just because we don't talk anymore doesn't mean I don't think about you constantly. I think of you when I brush my teeth in the morning. I'll be on my way to work and wish I was talking to you. Pretty things remind me of you for some reason. Sunsets, parks, flowers, and the sky. You're not any less beautiful or amazing just because I'm not there to tell you that you are. Nothing I've told you has changed. So I hope you're feeling right. All right. You hurt me and we're apart, but I love you all the same. That is why I can't let you go. But everything about you was a gift, and the hurt is too. I hope you're having a good day today. Woo! Okay, so now if we're talking about the mind stuff, even though they're wishing you a great day, you might convince yourself that they're wishing you something other than that. So let's look at the Sigmund Freud card and see what comes up. All right, let me shuffle. Retrospect. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, so I feel like that's what they're saying here. You're getting to that phase. So keep on trucking in that pathway of new, okay? Because I feel like as you're looking back, everything starts to make sense and it clicks, okay? So, and that could even go up and down from day to day, but it's like continue to feel the love and compassion, right? Okay. And being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Okay. So it's like not idealizing. That's what I was getting. I don't know if I said it, but for someone, it was like you see who they really are and how you see them and how others portray, how others see that person is different. Okay. But it's like you've got your eyes open and the lights on. All right, now what's this? Everywhere I go, I find that a poet has been there for me. Okay, so, and I feel like this poet is spirit, and I feel like you're right on here. Even though you may have felt like, well, maybe I did something wrong. Okay, so I feel like you're on the right track. That's what I'm getting. Okay, and I feel like, oh, I see what it's saying with the swords reversed. Okay, so I found out that when someone gaslights you, it's like feeling like maybe I'm crazy, right? Maybe I'm the one that's the problem, right? But what this reading is saying is they don't think you're the problem. Okay. They think highly of you, even though there was this past um, detachment, is what I want to say. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, now let's keep on with the Halloween cards. Let's see what it. Woo! Okay, so see, Ace of Wands. So even in that, they also still find you physically attractive. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is a new person. Okay, and it's any sign that's positive. Now, for some of you, it might be a fire sign, but there's strongly Leo energy here. But I feel like what this represents is you're feeling like you could give of yourself on a physical level, okay, and you're feeling passionate and you have that creative spark. For some of you, this is saying whatever your creative spark is, that's where it's going to be the happy, cozy home there, okay? And the home is where your heart is. Okay, so here is success in love. Okay, now if you were in some dark times there, I feel like this is saying you're on the right track. Keep going, stay positive, love yourself, and as you love yourself more, that passion and compassion will overflow. All right, now let's get a heart card. Let me get. Okay, so Five of Wands reversed. Okay, that's battles at work. Your past person. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Battles, past person. Okay, let's get one more on that. Yeah, and that's what had them in their head. Okay, it was like a whole mental thing. Okay, and but look at you. Even through the tears, okay, and through the wreckage, right, for some of you, this is like crone energy. Baba Yaga. Okay, but okay, so I see what they're saying. Oh, okay. So you may be feeling like battered through love when all you wanted was stability and peace, right? And all this chaos was going on, right? And but look at you. This is who you really are, this beautiful being inside. Even if you feel a little frazzled on the outside, what does it say? 3-4, divinely connected heart. Okay, so there's all kinds of karma, right? 7 energy. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with so we already said Capricorn, could have been Aquarius and Pisces for some of you. Okay, or those opposites. So that would be Virgo, Cancer, Leo. For some of you, the Leo is coming through. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so it's like, be ready. Woo! Look at that. Resilient heart. 3. It's time to rebuild. Now, for some of you, I got 3-3 in the Aries reading, so you could be dealing with someone or dealt with in the past, someone who is a leader or in the forefront of whatever they're doing. Okay, and it might even be someone who's doing a startup company. Now, what is that? For some of you, you might have some sort of connection with, I'm getting tribal energy. Like, where is that? like Bali down that way, and I'm also getting like New Zealand, Bali, um the French Polynesians. Okay, so you might be connecting with someone from like that kind of thing. Oh, if you're in Canada, did I get Canada in this reading or the other one? Okay, anyway, it's all blending together. Okay, the tapestry of life. Okay, so you might even be connecting with someone that is native. Okay, something like that. Okay, fearful heart. It's time to shine. So, for some of you, that journey alone away from someone was to become this vibrant, beautiful energy on the inside and outside, and to release. Now, for some of you, this is like old fashioned thinking. Like, you know how back in the day, the man was the breadwinner and the woman took care of the home and the kids and all that. I feel like this is like a divergent energy. Okay. It's like moving away from that and doing something different, but working on your mastery in your spiritual world too, for some of you. Okay, now for some of you, it's like you got to watch out. Okay, so you could have felt like there were some energies that were kind of like, this could be your person in the past work situation, like they were betrayed somehow. That's coming up. So if that's you harnessing that energy, you want to free yourself from that. And I feel like that will open up more. Okay, let me get one more on that. Okay, now this Six of Cups tells me that for some of you, you're going to go back with that past person. And if you're the couple person here and then you've grown apart, this is improvement. Woo! Okay, so there is a potential for a new beginning here coming into the new year, now to the new year. That's what I'm getting. Okay, now this is saying if there is some sort of finance situation, the finances are going to improve. Now, what I feel like is if you're going to go back with this past person who's a leader, it's like you're going to have to accept the fact that they have to give a lot of the energy in that. That's what that's saying. But you got to figure out how to be able to love unconditionally in order for it to work. Echinacea is like healing. Okay, so maybe echinacea tea or... All right, so truce, like making peace with the things of the past. Okay, now there was one reading, I don't know why it's coming up, it was like you wanted them to come back quickly and fast and say to you that they missed you and they loved you and all that, and that never happened. Yeah, so you withdrew your love. Okay, now there still can be victory, oh my goodness, but it's like you have to forgive that. You have to forgive that. Okay. What else am I getting? Now, you could have felt like their energy was dominant if we're looking at the negative side. You could have felt like they were dominant. Okay. And maybe you even saw some things how they were aggressive at work and stuff. And maybe that was a turnoff for someone. Okay. And the thing is, for some of you, they're a very picky lover. And so, because of that, they're going to get tired. This is interesting. Oh my God. They're going to get tired of trying to figure out what they're looking for, because what they really are looking for is you, but the expanded version. Okay, but on the finance side, they could have been had to get clear to straighten things up financially at work. Okay. So it's like they wanted to get their money right. They wanted to get everything, all their ducks in a row. Okay, now this Knight of Swords, though, right? For some of, it's like that energy sometimes is always looking for the next best thing kind of energy. Now, if that's you, you want to take a look at that. Okay. It's like, for example, there is one Taurus, they said, who had a partner, was married, and this person was everything they wanted, but then something else they thought better came along, and then that ruined the relationship, and they had to get a divorce, and then yeah, so take a look at that. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is the other person of the past, and then it was like the grass wasn't that green on the other side. Now, for you, it could have been like you had an idea and you felt like you couldn't pursue that idea being with that past person. That's what I'm picking up. That could be subconscious. Okay. And so you did your thing. One thing I'm getting with this is fear of intimacy, like true intimacy for someone. Okay. So that's in the past. Okay. That's like always keeping busy because they're afraid to open up and dig deep. That's for someone. Okay. All right, let's get romance card. There is success in love coming. Doorway. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So for someone, they're saying keep on moving in that new direction. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. And remember to trust, right? Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Oh, that's that picky energy. The Knight of Swords. Okay. So being choosy, right? Okay. Nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They'll flourish. Even the past one. Okay. One more. Oh, you got the doorway in the window. A new adventure is in love is coming your way. Get ready. Okay, so if you've been bored, that Knight of Swords energy, if you've been bored, there's action coming. Okay, so I feel like, so get ready and radiate, because you got Six of Wands here. Get ready and radiate. Do your glow up. Okay, that's what I got. I'll leave you with that.